Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be selling a couple of cards. Because of a couple of cards we have added to our team, going to be making a couple of big sales and hopefully making a lot of MT off of a couple of Wild Gems cards here in NBA 2K26, my team. Before we wrap into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about the changes to the team. So I got this Hidden Gems Amethyst Marcus Smart out of a Pink Diamond prize ball, legitimately, which is, I know, kind of insane, but as y'all can see, Pink Diamond prize ball right here. I opened it after just playing a few part games earlier this evening. I'm recording this on Saturday or on Friday evening, and you can go see right here. I went back to the main menu, opened this Pink Diamond prize ball, got this Hidden Gems 90 plus pack, and then I opened the Hidden Gems 90 plus pack and I pulled Amethyst Marcus Smart. Now here's the thing, Amethyst Marcus Smart, legitimately really good defensively and not that bad offensively either. He's got 90 driving dunk, he's 6'4", his jumper is smooth even with only a 79 3 ball. I actually think this card is really good. 85 interior, 94 perimeter, 94 steal, has Hoff on ball menace, has Hoff glove, really competitive, versatile, super solid defensive card. And I actually think this card is a really good point guard option. So because I have him unsellable and Rex Chapman unsellable, that means that Jordan Clarkson is kind of expendable, I guess. As good as he is, and as much as I like that card, I feel like I should probably sell him. With these unsellable PG polls, I should be saving my MT. And then at the center position, y'all can see I made one nice chunky upgrade in Tyson Chandler, who I love, by the way. This card is awesome. I will have a gameplay dropping on him later. Actually, it'll probably have already dropped by the time this video comes out. I'm not 100% sure because this video won't be coming out until later on in the day on Saturday. But Tyson Chandler is really, really good. He actually can hit it open three pretty consistently, despite only a 6'2" 3 ball, because his jumper's great. He's elite as a finisher and elite defensively as a 7-footer with like 96 interior and block. He's also got 87 speed, again, as a 7-footer with the big player build. Just a really good, versatile big man who's got incredible athletic ability. Not to mention he's a Mav, and I love my Mavs. I got him for what I thought was a pretty good price, about 230K, and for that reason, I have decided that I'm going to sell Mo Bamba as well. The reason I'm selling Mo Bamba, this card doesn't exist on the auction house. He is almost completely non-existent. You pretty much never see him on the Xbox auction house, so I think he's going to sell for a lot. Not to mention, especially this Mo Bamba with the extra Hoff badges he's got, Area Wizard added, I believe, as well has Rebound Chaser added and Shifty Shooter, and then also Post Up Poet. But a couple of really good Hall of Fame badges added on this card, including obviously Rebound Chaser, which might be like the best Hall of Fame badge for big in the game. I mean, this Mo Bamba card is an awesome card as well, and it's not that I don't want to keep him still, because I kind of do. It honestly would be, I'm legitimately tempted to start Tyson Chandler and put Jack Sigma at the 4, and then go like Siakam and Bamba off the bench and sell Harrington as well, or even just keep Harrington too. But I just think that's keeping too much MT, and with Bamba's rarity, I'm hoping he sells for a lot, is kind of my thought process with that side of things. Not to mention, again, there's a guy like Miles Turner who maybe I could even potentially get for free this week, depending on what they do with win streak rewards for the Triple Threat Park win streaks and stuff this week. So who knows on that aspect of things. Maybe I get that card for free at some point, and that provides me with more lineup flexibility anyways at that point. So who knows, maybe we'll be able to do that at some point this week. We certainly will try if the opportunity does present itself. But again, two really, really good Wild Gems Amethysts that are both extremely rare in Mo Bamba and Jordan Clarkson, neither of whom are on the auction house. Actually, I lied, there's one Jordan Clarkson up. Jordan Clarkson is generally not on the auction house either, but Mo Bamba pretty much doesn't exist. The only time I've seen him on the Xbox auction house was the one that I bought. Like, it's literally, he's that rare. So it is nearly midnight as I post these cards. I am going to post them for 12 hours. They are going to sell about midday Saturday. Hopefully people buy them. I am going to post on Twitter about these cards as well. Hopefully try to get myself some extra little bids. But looking to make as much MT as possible. Really, my honest goal, I hope that I am at about 500,000 MT, or at least close to 500,000 MT after these players do sell. So I think, especially with having gotten all the free cards that I've gotten this week and the addition of Tyson Chandler, these players are very they were disposable. As good as they were disposable. And so I really like the way the team is looking right now. I feel like making some MT would be nice. My starting lineup could maybe use a little more like scoring punch, but I don't have that scorer, and I don't know who that scorer is right now in my team that's relatively attainable for me. So I think I'm just going to have to kind of rock out with this for this week. Try to finish strong in King of the Court as well, because as I record this video on Friday night, I have, or at least this first part of the video on Friday night, I have not lost yet. I'm 4-0, but I'm only at like 9,600 points. So I want to hopefully finish strong with this team here in King of the Court and get to a tier 1 reward at least, so I can get that 5-card hidden gem option pack. That is the goal, at least. We'll see if we're able to do that and get those extra 700 points or so over our next few games. So with that being said, I got some badges as well to add to Tyson Chandler and all that type of stuff. We will be back here in, I guess, about 12 hours, but it'll just be a couple seconds for y'all. We'll be right back to see how much both Mo Bamba and Jordan Clarkson sell for. I'm hoping it is a significant chunk, especially Bamba, and I'm really appreciative of the fact that that Marcus Smart pull especially made me a lot of MT potentially, because I was going to buy Tyson anyway because I want to use him, but Marcus Smart having the ability to sell Jordan Clarkson is a huge plus. I am keeping Doug Christie right now because I think I might want his Pro 2 at times as additional offensive weapon basically in a lot of games. I'm going to hold on to him for now. He might wind up getting sold at some point, who knows, but this is the team for right now, man. Feeling pretty good about it. We'll be back in 12 hours to see how much these cards sell for. Hopefully it winds up being a decent bid. We'll see. I'll be back in just a second. All right, it has been 12 hours. My cards have officially sold. I don't know if they're still pending or not. I don't know how much they sold for. I'm really not 100% sure, but what I do know is it has been 12 hours. The players are sold, and I'm hoping they sold for a very good amount. I just looked just now to see what Mo Bamba and Jordan Clarkson are currently at. There is actually a Mo Bamba on the auction house, which there generally isn't. But 177K with 2 hours left with only 2 Hoffs makes me think mine should have sold for a good chunk more than that. Jordan Clarkson just ended at over 150K. I just saw with my own 2 eyes. So I'm hoping I got over that for him as well. So that is, those were different versions, obviously. The Bamba that's up, and then the Jordan Clarkson that I just saw in. So I am sitting here hoping that these cards are going to wind up selling for a lot and we make a lot of MT, but there's only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's see. Okay, hold on. These are badges I bought last night. It's gonna pop into the bottom of the screen. It's gonna pop into the bottom of the screen here in just a second. Okay, Steve Kerr sold. Okay, this next one might be one of them. Oh, there you go. Mo Bamba, 292K. Okay, let's go. That's a good price. Now, have Jordan Clarkson be similar, please. Okay, 150. That's not as much, but it wasn't a badged version. You know what? In total, after tax, that should still be over 400,000 MT, or at least right around 400,000 MT, which should put me, I would think, pretty close to that 500,000 MT price point. 292 plus, what's 292.8 plus 150? I could just do the math in my head, but 442 divided by 10 equals 44.2. So it's basically, yeah, so we'll be right at 500,000 MT, basically, after we are able to collect these 2 cards. As of right now, we're not able to, but once we are, we'll be right at 500,000 MT, which honestly was kind of my goal, and I have now badged up a few cards as well. Like, I just bought badges for Doug Christie. I might need to add a couple more badges to Marcus Smart, but I added a couple badges to him already. I already badged my Tyson Chandler. I've now added shoes to everybody but Siakam and Buzelis as well. Everybody else is shoed and pretty much getting to the point where they're fully badged as well. So team is starting to really come together. We got team's cards really starting to get fully badged, and we're going to be over 500,000 MT, I would say, within today, probably, by just making a little bit MT, because I think we might even be over 500K MT after these sell, but if not, we're going to be really close to it. It'll be right there, and then we'll be able to get that anyway. So point being, we will be at over 500,000 MT today, and we're just going to keep on building that MT stack, and hopefully next week they'll drop some more cards that are going to be worth picking up my team and adding to my team. You know what I mean? There are a couple guys that I still would like to add as of right now, and if I build enough MT to where I can add them and still have a good enough MT, a good enough amount of MT this week, then I may consider doing that. But as of right now, I think this is what the team's going to look like, and I'm glad to have a lot of MT with the team this good on a pro money spent account. I feel like that is a solid place to be. 500k MT is not a ridiculous amount of MT, but we're in a pretty solid spot. We have multiple sellable cards still with English, Harrington, Tyson Chandler, and Doug Christie, and Anthony Milne, actually, all still sellable and over 500,000 MT. I mean, it could certainly be a lot worse. Plus, we're going to get, even if we aren't able to get tier 1 King of the Court awards, which with the way that the format is, I don't know if we're going to be able to. It seems like, I mean, 10,405 is not a super high number. It's not that much higher than mine right now, and I'm going to try to get up there more, but the system is confusing. I got to be honest. Right now, it's hard to tell how to get more points and stuff, but I'm not gonna be able to get up into this top 10, I don't think. But if I can get tier 1, I'd be happy with that. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. But either way, team's coming together. Team looks good. I'm feeling good about where we are. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.